Do you ever find yourself wondering how much time you truly have left once you hit 70? With every passing year, life begins to feel more precious, doesn't it? And the truth is, your body is already sending you signals about how long you might live. Some people in their 70s remain vibrant, sharp, and full of energy, while others experience a gradual slowing down, struggling with health issues and the fatigue that often accompanies age. But what exactly makes the difference? Why do some remain active while others begin to decline? The answer often lies in a few key signs, subtle yet powerful indicators that can offer a glimpse into your future. And in this video, we'll explore 7 of these crucial signs which can reveal how long you might live after turning 70. These signs aren't just guesses or vague myths, they are grounded in real data, patterns observed by researchers and doctors who study those fortunate enough to live long, healthy lives. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look for in your own body and lifestyle. More importantly, you'll discover what steps you can take to maximize your chances of living longer and staying healthier. Stick around until the end because you might be overlooking small but incredibly significant factors that could impact your future. Once you recognize these signs, you'll have a clearer picture of where you stand and what changes you might need to make to add years to your life. Now, let's dive right in. The first sign we'll discuss is your ability to stand on one leg. Balance is something most of us don't think much about until we begin to lose it. But here's the catch. Your ability to stand on one leg for at least 10 seconds is one of the strongest predictors of how long you'll live. Researchers have found that those who struggle with balance tend to experience more falls, injuries, and even cognitive decline as they age. On the flip side, those who maintain good balance well into their 70s and beyond tend to live not just longer, but healthier lives. Take, for instance, 2 women, Carol and Nancy, both in their early 70s. Carol has always led an active lifestyle. She walks daily, practices yoga, and can easily balance on one leg for several seconds without wobbling. Meanwhile, Nancy, who hasn't focused much on physical activity, finds it much harder to maintain her balance. The difference in their daily lives is already apparent. Carol's vitality and energy are clear markers of her healthy habits. As we think about balance, ask yourself, how steady are you on your feet today? What does your balance say about your future health? As we move forward, let's take a closer look at the next sign that could reveal a lot about how long you might live and stay healthy. As we saw with Carol and Nancy, balance is more than just something you notice when you're out for a walk. It's a clear signal from your body about your future health. Now, let's move on to another important sign that could give you a glimpse into your future, your grip strength. Nancy, however, hasn't given much thought to her balance over the years. When she attempts to stand on one leg, she quickly starts to tip over, needing to grab onto something nearby just to stay upright. What Nancy doesn't realize is that this loss of balance is not just a minor inconvenience, it's a warning. It could indicate that her coordination, muscle strength, and even her brain function are starting to decline. Balance is maintained by a combination of strong legs, a sharp nervous system, and a healthy brain. If you're noticing that you're stumbling more often, feeling unsteady when making quick turns, or needing to hold onto walls or furniture for support, it's time to take action. The good news? Balance can be improved. Simple exercises, such as standing on one leg for a few seconds each day, walking heel to toe, or even practicing light Tai Chi, can help you rebuild your stability. Let's put this to the test right now. Stand up and lift one foot off the ground. Can you hold it for 10 seconds without struggling? If you can, that's great. But if not, don't panic. Just don't ignore it either. The more you work on your balance today, the stronger and steadier you'll be in the years ahead. Now, let's move on to the second sign, your grip strength. Grip strength, a surprising predictor of vitality. Believe it or not, the strength of your handshake might reveal more about your future than you ever expected. Studies have found that grip strength is one of the clearest indicators of overall vitality in older adults. A firm, steady grip is a sign of strong muscles, good circulation, and a well-functioning nervous system. On the other hand, a weak or declining grip could be an early warning sign of muscle loss, frailty, and an increased risk of health complications. Take Robert, for example. At 78, Robert has always prided himself on his firm handshake. He stays active, lifts light weights, and never has trouble opening jars or carrying groceries. He feels strong and confident in his body. Then there's Walter, also 78, who noticed that simple tasks like twisting the cap off a bottle or carrying a heavy bag started feeling much harder than they used to. At first, he dismissed it as just part of getting older, but his declining grip strength was actually signaling a loss of muscle mass, which could make him more susceptible to falls, injuries, and even a shorter life expectancy. Your hands are like a reflection of your overall muscle health. If your grip is weakening, chances are the rest of your body is too. And the more strength you lose, the harder it becomes to remain independent, active, and resilient. The good news is you can rebuild your grip strength. Simple exercises like squeezing a tennis ball, using hand grippers, or carrying light weights can help keep your muscles strong and prevent the decline that often accompanies aging. As we finish with grip strength, it's clear that these seemingly small signs can hold the key to understanding your future health. But what about the next indicator? Let's explore another crucial factor, how your legs might tell you more than you think. Stay with me as we dive deeper into the signs that could make all the difference in how you age. As we discussed, maintaining grip strength can make a huge difference in your ability to stay active and independent. But what about the speed at which you move through life? Let's now explore how something as simple as your walking pace can reveal so much about your future health. So take a moment to check in with yourself. How strong is your grip right now? If shaking hands feels weaker than it used to, or if simple tasks like opening a jar or carrying groceries have become a struggle, don't ignore these signs. The strength of your grip today could be a window into your future health, showing you how well you might hold on to life as the years pass. And if you're still with me and finding these insights valuable, let me know by commenting below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I highly recommend you hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell notifications so you never miss another video packed with important tips. Now, let's move forward and look at another crucial sign your walking speed. Sign 3. Your walking speed. Believe it or not, one of the most telling indicators of how long you might live after 70 isn't hiding in your medical records, genetic testing, or even your diet. It's much simpler than that. It's your walking speed. Research shows that people who maintain a steady, brisk walking pace well into their 70s and beyond tend to live longer than those who slow down significantly. Walking speed is closely tied to overall health. It's an indicator of muscle strength, cardiovascular health, and even brain function. Consider two people, Joe and Frank. Both are 75 years old. Joe makes it a point to walk every morning. His pace is steady, and he doesn't hesitate when crossing the street or climbing stairs. His movements are smooth, balanced, and confident. Frank, on the other hand, has noticed a slowdown over the years. He takes frequent breaks when walking and sometimes feels unsteady on his feet. The difference in their walking speed says a lot about their health. Joe's consistent pace indicates that his body is functioning well, while Frank's slower pace could be a warning sign of declining health. A slow and unsteady walk isn't just a natural part of aging, it can signal issues like muscle weakness, poor circulation, or even early stages of neurological decline. Your legs are your foundation, and when they begin to weaken, so does your overall resilience. The good news? Walking speed is something you can improve. The more you walk, the stronger your muscles become, and the better your cardiovascular health stays. If you've noticed that you're slowing down, don't just accept it. Start making small efforts to rebuild your strength. Take more walks, incorporate light weights into your routine, or try simple leg exercises. In the end, how fast you move through life could tell you a lot about how long you'll continue moving at all. So, keep an eye on your pace. It's possibly one of the simplest yet most effective ways to check in on your longevity. Now that we've covered walking speed, let's dive into another crucial aspect of your health that can have a major impact on your future: your sleep patterns. Stay tuned to discover how the quality of your sleep could play a significant role in how long and how well you live. As we've seen, walking speed and sleep quality play a crucial role in shaping our future health. But what about your appetite and eating habits? Let's dive into how what you eat can impact how long you live and the quality of your life after 70. Sleep isn't just about getting rest. It's a vital process where your body repairs itself, strengthens the immune system, and clears toxins from the brain. Studies have shown that people over 70 who maintain consistent, high-quality sleep tend to live longer and healthier lives. In contrast, those who struggle with poor sleep face a higher risk of memory decline, heart disease, and a weakened immune system. Let's think about two men, Sam and Graham, both in their mid-70s. Sam has a steady bedtime. He sleeps about 7 hours each night and wakes up feeling refreshed and ready for the day. Graham, however, struggles with restless nights. He tosses and turns, wakes up multiple times, and sometimes can't fall asleep at all. Over time, Sam's body continues to function well. His mind stays sharp, and his energy levels remain steady. But Graham begins to experience brain fog, daytime fatigue, and even changes in his blood pressure, all of which are linked to his declining sleep quality. If you often wake up during the night, have difficulty staying asleep, or feel exhausted even after spending hours in bed, don't just brush it off. Your body is trying to tell you something. Poor sleep can stem from many factors: stress, poor diet, lack of physical activity, or even undiagnosed health conditions like sleep apnea. The good news is you can improve your sleep quality. Simple changes like reducing screen time before bed, sticking to a bedtime routine, getting natural sunlight in the morning, and avoiding heavy meals at night can make a huge difference. These small adjustments can go a long way in ensuring you get the rest your body needs. Remember, sleep isn't just about feeling rested. It's about keeping your body and mind functioning at their best. So tonight, pay attention to how you sleep. If you wake up tired, struggle to stay asleep, or feel like your sleep quality has changed in recent years, it's time to make some adjustments. Because how well you rest today might just determine how strong and healthy you stay in the years ahead. If you're still watching and finding these insights valuable, please comment below and let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I highly recommend you do so and turn on the bell notifications so you never miss an update. Your support helps us continue creating content that informs and inspires. Now that we've covered the importance of sleep, let's take a look at something that affects us every day: our appetite and eating habits. How you eat after 70 could be one of the strongest indicators of how long and how well you live. Let's dive into Sign 5 and uncover how your eating patterns can impact your longevity. As we've discussed, maintaining a healthy appetite and balanced diet plays a vital role in staying strong and energized as we age. But what happens when your eating habits change? Let's now dive into how your ability to handle stress after 70 can also reveal a lot about your future health. A healthy appetite and a well-balanced diet are key to keeping your body strong, your immune system resilient, and your energy levels high. But when your appetite changes, it can signal more than just a passing phase. It can be a sign of underlying health issues and even accelerate the aging process. Consider two women, Margaret and Susan, both 74 years old. Margaret enjoys her meals, eats a variety of fresh, whole foods, and maintains a steady weight. She looks forward to preparing her own meals, and it's clear from her energy levels that she's well nourished throughout the day. On the other hand, Susan has noticed that she isn't as hungry as she used to be. She skips meals, relies on processed foods, and has unintentionally lost weight over the past year. What Susan doesn't realize is that her declining appetite isn't just a small change, it's a red flag. It could mean that her body is struggling to absorb nutrients properly, which can lead to weakened muscles, a slower metabolism, and even a compromised immune system. A decreased appetite in older adults is often linked to a variety of health concerns, such as digestive issues, hormonal changes, or even early signs of cognitive decline. When you're not eating enough, your body starts breaking down muscle, which can lead to frailty, weakness, and a higher risk of falls and illness. If you've noticed changes in your eating habits, whether it's feeling full too quickly, a lack of interest in food, or unexpected weight loss, it's important to take action. Eating well after 70 isn't just about staying full, it's about providing your body with the nutrients it needs to function properly. Focus on whole, nutrient-dense foods, stay hydrated, and never ignore a shrinking appetite. It could be your body's way of signaling that something needs attention. Ask yourself, are you still enjoying your meals? Are you getting enough protein, fiber, and healthy fats to keep your body strong? Or have you noticed a decline in your appetite and energy levels? The way you eat today can directly impact how strong, independent, and healthy you will be in the years ahead. Now that we've explored the importance of maintaining a healthy appetite and diet, let's move on to another crucial aspect of aging: your ability to handle stress. How well you manage stress after 70 can make all the difference in your overall health and longevity. Let's dive into Sign 6 and discover how stress affects your body as you age. As we've discussed, the way you handle stress plays a significant role in how well you age. Now, let's move on to another crucial aspect of health that can determine your longevity: social connections. How connected you are to the people around you can reveal a lot about your future health and well-being. Take John and Richard, both 76 years old. John faces challenges just like anyone else: unexpected expenses, health scares, family issues, but he's learned to handle them with a calm, steady approach. He practices deep breathing, stays socially engaged, and doesn't dwell on problems longer than necessary. His ability to navigate life's ups and downs with a clear, calm mind helps him maintain a steady course. Richard, on the other hand, struggles with stress. He constantly worries about things outside of his control, feels overwhelmed by small frustrations, and often finds himself trapped in negative thought patterns. Over time, this constant stress takes a toll on his body. His blood pressure rises, his sleep suffers, and his energy levels plummet. Long-term stress triggers inflammation in the body, which has been linked to nearly every major age-related disease, from Alzheimer's to heart conditions. If you often feel tense, irritable, or emotionally drained, don't ignore it. These feelings can be signs that stress is taking a serious toll on your health. Finding ways to manage stress, whether through mindfulness, exercise, deep breathing, or even laughter, can add years to your life. Ask yourself, when challenges arise, do you adapt and move forward, or do you hold on to worry and let stress take control? Your ability to stay calm, find solutions, and focus on what you can control isn't just good for your mind, it's a key factor in how long and how well you live. If you're still watching and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 6 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you hit the subscribe button and turn on the bell so you never miss an update. Your support helps us continue to create content that informs and inspires. Now that we've explored the role stress plays in aging, let's take a look at another essential factor: your social connections. Studies have shown that the strength of your relationships can be one of the clearest indicators of how long you might live after 70. Let's dive into sign 7 and explore how your connections with others can impact your longevity. As we've explored, staying connected with others can have a profound impact on your health and longevity. Now, let's dive deeper into how the quality of your relationships influences not just your emotional well-being, but your physical health as well. While Eleanor enjoys staying socially active, Barbara, on the other hand, has distanced herself from others. She has family, but rarely reaches out. As the months pass, she begins to feel more and more isolated. Her mood declines, and over time, her overall health starts to suffer. The absence of meaningful social interaction takes its toll, and what started as simple loneliness becomes a more significant issue. Human connection goes beyond just providing emotional support. It directly affects your physical health. When you interact with others, your brain stays engaged, your stress levels decrease, and your body releases hormones that promote overall well-being. Social connections have been proven to lower blood pressure, boost the immune system, and improve longevity. But if you're withdrawing from social activities, avoiding phone calls, or finding yourself spending more time alone than you used to, it's time to make a change. Staying connected doesn't mean you have to be surrounded by people all the time. Even small efforts can make a huge difference, whether it's reaching out to an old friend, joining a group that shares your interests, or simply making time for meaningful conversations. These small connections can help create a support system that not only brings happiness, but also promotes a longer, healthier life. Because the relationships you nurture today don't just bring you joy, they help ensure that you stay healthier and live longer in the years to come. Reflecting on your health. Now that you know these 7 signs: walking speed, grip strength, balance, sleep quality, eating habits, stress levels, and social connections, take a moment to reflect. Are you moving through life with strength and confidence, or have you noticed subtle changes that might be warning signs? The good news is that most of these factors are things you can improve with effort and commitment. Your future isn't set in stone. The choices you make today can have a powerful impact on how many healthy, active years you have ahead of you. If you've recognized areas where you need to make improvements, don't wait for a doctor to tell you it's time for a change. Start now. Take more walks. Strengthen your muscles. Prioritize better sleep. Stay socially connected. And find ways to manage your stress effectively. Final thoughts. The goal isn't just to live longer. It's about living better. Longevity isn't just measured by the number of years you have left, but by the quality of life you experience in those years. Thank you so much for joining us today. We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and share one thing you learned today and how you plan to apply it in your life. Your thoughts are important to us, and reading your comments motivates and encourages us to keep creating content that informs and inspires. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us continue producing quality content that brings value to your life. Thanks again for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.